Hey, it's Dr. Hannah with this week's Hot Topic. Today I want to talk to you about how negative emotions can have a physical impact on your health, and it's not necessarily a good thing. So some of these symptoms that you might experience is chronic achiness, severe stiff necks chronically, feeling like your legs are super heavy, you could just feel kind of blah all the time. Now, negative emotions most people are kind of struggling with is anger, sadness, anxiety, guilt, or shame. But just because it's a negative emotion doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. So it's not bad to feel anger sometimes. There's certain situations where it's appropriate to be angry, but sometimes these negative emotions is just an alert to let us know that something needs to change. Otherwise, it's going to have a negative impact on our health. So there's this acronym that will help you. I didn't make it up, but it's called Tears of Hope. And this is something that will help you kind of address some of those negative emotions that you may have, that if you don't address them, it's going to show up physically and you're not going to be very happy with it. So again, I didn't make it up. It's called Tears of Hope, and I'll go over what they mean, and hopefully when you have some negative experiences that you just can't really kind of get over, that hopefully you can use Tears of Hope to address it, and then hopefully you can have a better positive outcome of your life. So T stands for teach and learn. Basically, this means that you need to understand what your body is telling you. So if, for example, that you come up to a really bad situation and your body starts to get really bad in your gut, or you start to feel kind of sick or nauseous, that is your body telling you that, hey, something's not right and we need to change the way that we look at it or do whatever. So you need to be able to understand how to interpret the signals your body's telling you. E is express and enable more sensory, just accept your experiences. So don't try and change it, you just have to accept what comes. A goes with the same thing, but that's just more accept and befriend it. So if you are just actively focusing on your tolerance for the frustration or the anger that you may be experiencing, just accept it, know that's part of you, and just kind of move on and go from there. R is reappraise or reframe. So how can I say this negative thing in a more positive light? So just rewrite it, or just say it differently and just come from a different angle. So it's just kind of reappraising it, reassess the situation. S is for social support. So you want to make sure that you're having these feelings of negativity or anything, that you need somebody to talk to. Relationships are super important. So whether it's relationship with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, your dog, your kids, anyone that you can express yourself to is a good thing. If you feel like you can't express yourself to anybody, just go outside and just start expressing yourself just in a nice, appropriate way. But that's just something that you can do. If you feel like you can't talk to anybody at the moment, just go outside and just scream. Of doesn't stand for anything. It just sounds weird if you just say Tears Hope. So it's Tears of Hope. H is for happiness. So research has showed that the more happy and positive thing you have to a negative thing, it's going to outweigh that negative thing. So you want a 3-to-1 ratio of something that's negative. So if you say like, oh, that was stupid, well, look at that situation and how can I say 3 positive things about that? And that'll kind of cross out that negative thing that I just said was stupid. O is observe. So anything that happens, just try and observe and just be non-judgmental about it. Just take it in, just sit back, kind of relax, and just don't be judgmental. Just kind of think about it and be like, huh, okay, accept it. P is for physiological or behavior changes. So that's meditating, having different breathing exercises, focus on relaxation, all those things. So again, if something makes you super angry, just kind of count to 10, go backwards, just breathe, and kind of change some of those physiological responses you might get to a negative situation. Then the last thing is embody authenticity. So basically what this means, if you're authentic about everything that you do in your life, there's no way you can really be negative about it. Most of the time, if you're authentic and you're genuine, you're genuinely a nice, happy person, and those happy, nice feelings are going to come out. So hopefully this will help you if you're finding that you're dealing with a lot of negative emotions, you're having a lot of chronic health issues that you can't really explain or describe to somebody. It could be that you're just having some negative emotions that you need to change into more a positive light. So just remember, if you're feeling some negativity and you can't get over it, just think of Tears of Hope, and hopefully that will help you get out of your negative sense and get into a more positive, happier sense of well-being, so then it can show up in a happier, positive sense in your physical ailments, that hopefully you can get rid of it and just have a healthier, happier life. That's all I have for you this week. We'll see you guys next time.